Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 23566 Southwest Voss Place here in Sherwood. We're located at the rear of the home. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout. If you're looking at the back of the house, we're off to the left of the sliding glass door. Anyway, we have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. And it looks like it transitions immediately over to PVC pipe. It doesn't appear to be making a diameter change so far. It's looking like 3-inch pipe. It transitions here to 3034 PVC pipe. We have some standing water. It looks like some debris that's kind of hung up right at this transition. We'll take another look at that on the way out once the line's drained. At some point it transitioned to 4-inch, and it might have been right off the bat with just a 3-inch clean out. This 3034 is always at least 4-inch. Looks like right here at 50 feet we have reached the main lateral. I'm going to do locates to verify where the line goes out to, and then I'll let the line drain out completely before reeling back. I located the camera head successfully. If you're looking at the front of the house, the line goes out to the street just to the right of this one, and I'll get that street name here. It goes out to the main on Southwest Riser Lane. Looks like we still have water running through the line here. We're going to wait for it to totally drain. Alright, we have no more water moving through the clean out here, so the line should be completely drained here momentarily. Reel back, then we'll stop there at that transition joint. Make sure there's no issues. I'm not entirely sure what we have here. I'm going to go do a toilet flush, see if I can clean things up here a little bit and get a better look at it. Alright, we just flushed the toilet. We should be seeing that here in a second. What it may be is rubber gasket material from how they join these two pieces of pipe together. Not entirely sure what it is. It's also possible it could be roots too. Alright, well, whatever it was, we got it to dislodge there, so we'll let the rest of this water drain out. Alright, line's totally drained out here, so what it looks like was it almost looked like rubber material or something like that. Sorry, we have water moving through here again now. We have a dishwasher inside that's going. Anyway, there is a small separation in the joint here. It's not a terribly significant one. What's hard in these situations is to know there's a rubber sleeve or fernco that goes around these joints on the outside of the pipe that holds them together. And so you can have a small amount of separation between the actual pieces of pipe, but the line can still be sealed off from the ground because that fernco is still in place. That's what's hard in these situations, is knowing if that fernco is still in place or not. You can't look down inside the joint there. So with the small amount that's here, I don't feel comfortable recommending just a full-on repair. I'll locate and see where it's at in particular, but This is one where I can't really see enough. I can see some rubber black underneath there. It's just hard to tell if that's if the fern coat slipped all the way out the joint or not. Now I'll get it located. It's not affecting the flow in any way or anything like that. It obviously caused something to hang up on it, but it was an item that was not intended to go down the line. It looked like a piece of rubber or something of that nature. I don't see air bubbles trickling up. Sometimes when you get a joint that's seeping out, you'll sometimes get kind of air bubbles popping up out of there, indicating that the water is flowing out of the line. It's a really tough one. It's a very small separation. It's only probably about a quarter of an inch, if that. And so I've located this particular spot here, and the line heads out through the fence, goes out to the I think it's riser lane or reeser lane or something like that. It's going out right between two trees. Where this separated joint is at is just on the other side of the street side of the fence, and it's right between two trees, one of which is only a few feet from here. So sometimes it can be roots that are causing this movement to occur. The roots can butt up against the sewer line and start pushing and pull on it, things like that. It could be that. It can also just be due to installation. You know, there was a problem in installation, or the ground settled and it started to pull apart. My concern here is the proximity to those trees. Because of that reason, I actually am going to recommend a repair on it. If the joint is compromised, it's a spot where roots can get through. It's a tough one. The separation that's there is very, very small and minimal, but it leaves the unknown out there of, is that joint totally sealed off to the ground or not? And I wish we could see outside the pipe, but we can't. So anyway, I do recommend a repair to correct that. At this time, not affecting the flow or anything of that nature. Everything's flowing through there just fine. Again, what caught up at that joint there was a piece of rubber, I believe, not toilet paper or anything like that. Nothing that's intended to go down the line is going to hang up there. Not even paper towels or anything should really hang up there, but that item did, because it's a hard piece of rubber. So, anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the line. At this time, we have good flow all the way out to the main. Aside from that joint there, and it's questionable as to whether it's totally compromised or not. There's enough there, and the fact that it's between two trees, I am going to recommend it be repaired. And if you don't do a repair, I would keep an eye on it. I would do a rescope in maybe 2 or 3 years to see if anything has changed there. But yeah, aside from that joint, the rest of the pipe is in good condition. We've got good flow all the way out. The line is functioning properly at this time. And where that little planter is at right there, that big potted plant, the line's going out basically where that thing is at, crossing through the fence right there. And you've got, again, those are the two trees that are on either side of it. And this tree here I'm pointing at is only about 3 feet away from it. So that's really my reasoning for recommending a repair. If it weren't for those trees there, I would be much less concerned about it.